Kia ora, New Zealand. In your bulletin today, a more aggressive Barack Obama has shown his colours in today's second US presidential debate. President Obama and Republican candidate Mitt Romney debated from the floor at Hofstra University on Long Island. After a poor performance from the president in the first debate, he's come out swinging today.
And Governor Romney says he's got a 5-point plan. Governor Romney doesn't have a 5-point plan, he has a 1-point plan. And that plan is to make sure that folks at the top play by a different set of rules.
The two candidates clashed over the numbers, with Barack Obama asking Romney to account for some $8 trillion he plans to spend. Mitt Romney says, of course, the math adds up.
I was someone who ran businesses for 25 years and balanced the budget. When we're talking about math that doesn't add up, how about $4 trillion of deficits over the last 4 years?
And back home, Tauranga police want to speak to 22-year-old Liam Kane, who disappeared after raising the alarm after a dinghy overturned last night in the harbour. 4 men were in the boat and a sea search is still underway for 23-year-old Sean Hogarth. Police want to speak to Mr Kane to ensure he's well and get his version of the events. And a sharp earthquake was felt in the Upper North Island this afternoon. GeoNet's initial reading had it at a magnitude 5.1 on the Richter scale. It was centred 10 kilometres northeast of Taupo and was 108 kilometres deep. The quake was felt widely across the east coast. And it was a public appearance of a different kind for Maverick MP Harawira today. He appeared in court this morning to defend himself after he was arrested during a protest against the removal of state houses in the Auckland suburb of Glen Innes last week. He's joked that lawyers are lining up to defend him.
Well, I'm not even quite sure what the charge is. I mean, it's such a no-charge charge that it's difficult to build a defence around it. It's failure to remove a vehicle from a road, and I don't know anybody's ever been charged with that one before.
Hone Harawira says the arrest and behaviour of authorities has him even more determined to fight against the government's plans for state housing. And a recent TV3 poll shows 57% of respondents believe Parliament should have raised the drinking age to 20. Only 40% favour keeping it at 18, and Prime Minister John Key says it reinforces the way that he voted.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised the public think that. I mean, what it shows you is there's divided views, but that was one of the reasons I voted for it to go to 20. I think that's in line with what the public thought, and actually Parliament didn't vote that way. And the insurers of Christchurch's old AMI Stadium at Lancaster Park says it can be fixed. Civic Assurance says its engineers have calculated the repairs will cost far less than the cost of building a replacement. Sarah had planned on building a new $500 million covered stadium close to the new CBD. The news has come as a major surprise to the Canterbury Rugby Football Union. And in international news, doctors at the British hospital where young Pakistani activist Malala Yousafzai is being treated say the 14-year-old gunshot victim is making good progress. The doctors are impressed with her physical strength and resilience. They say she is safe inside the hospital after 2 people claiming to be well-wishers tried and failed to gain access to her hospital room on Monday. Analysts say the attempt on her life has raised the profile of the campaign for female education in Pakistan. And Canterbury importer of British products Rob Savage is fuming over High Court action from Sanitarium, which will seek to destroy his container of English Marmite. Sanitarium claims the spread would infringe on their trademark, and Savage says if they win, the High Court will order the destruction of the Marmite worth around $15,000. And finally, in Sydney today, thousands of fans turned out to catch a performance from Korean pop singer Psy. The Gangnam Style singer says he's not too worried about his critics, who says no one will remember him in a few months' time. He says even if his song is a one-hit wonder, he's okay with that. Ka nui ngā kareri mātua mai I te whare kōrero o Rema, Mauri ora.